Hello and welcome again to investingsuccess.ca and another of our short video presentations in which we take a look at astrology and the financial markets. In this video installment, I want to take a look at something that I have been following for the past year and that is soon coming to an end, and that is the concept of Shemitah. In the Hebrew calendar, every seventh year is something called Shemitah. And Shemitah will begin and end in the Hebrew month of Tishri, which in the Gregorian calendar is mid-September. So starting in mid-September of 2014, I started looking very intently at this whole notion of Shemitah. And in my writings and in my newsletters to my subscribers, I began warning that we were potentially headed for some trouble because Shemitah is all about cleansing. Shemitah is all about hitting the reset button, if you will. And if you trace market performance back and look at these 7-year increments, and I've done so right through to like 1900, you will see that, sure enough, every time we have one of these Shemitah years, something happens on the markets. And this past Shemitah year has been no exception, let me tell you. Let's take a look at a few examples. Here's a chart of the Stocks 50 index, a basket of 50 large cap stocks that trade in the European marketplace. And what can we see from this chart? Well, starting last fall, it started to rally. Things were looking more or less positive. And you know what? A lot of money was made as the Stocks 50 index rallied. But look at what it's done of late. Slammed. The reset button has been hit. All of those gains wiped out. And that is the nature of Shemitah. Here's a chart of the S&P 500. Again, going back to last fall, there was a very severe inflection bottom, but then we started to rally pretty aggressively right into April, May of this past spring. But what has it done since then? Slammed, especially in the month of August. And all of those gains gone. The reset button has been hit on the S&P 500. Here's a chart of gold. Now this one just encompasses 2015 calendar year to date, but the point is, what has it done? Down, sideways, down, and all of those gains given back. The reset button on gold has been effectively hit. Shemitah. Here's a chart now of crude oil, and I don't think I need to really go into a lot of detail on this one, but what has the price of oil done in this Shemitah year? Down, recently retesting the 2009 lows. And such is the nature of the people in New York behind the curtain who manipulate the markets. And if you dig deep enough into what they're doing, you will find that within these Shemitah years, there are certain astrological events like Mercury retrogrades, Venus retrogrades, that these guys are using to act as trigger points to initiate some of this downward cleansing. The good news is we're coming to an end. Shemitah is going to be over mid-September. And I would not be surprised that many of these markets then get back on track. The average investor on the street has been smashed. He's been wiped out. But the guys in charge have simply hit the reset button, and they are now poised to go on and make some serious money from these very low starting points. That's what we talk about in things like my e-alert newsletter. That's what you're going to find on Investing Success. Believe me, ladies and gentlemen, there is a lot to this financial astrology, and investingsuccess.ca is your source for information on Shemitah and so much more. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.